slumber party, it's a party. We're pretending we're ready to sleep all night long. It's a party. But the music's about to play. We both really wanna dance. Let's get up, get up, get up, and dance until dawn. Dance until dawn. Dance until dawn. Since you came over, we've been here laughing and talking, sweet and talking, telling funny stories and trying not to yawn. Sweet and talking. Now the music's about to play. We still really wanna dance. Let's get up, get up, get up, and dance until dawn. Dance until dawn. Staying up all night. It's easy when you're wide awake. All you need's a little rock and roll. Ooh, and it's the beat the cake. Here we are having a sweet summer party. It's a party. It's a party. We're standing, we're ready to sleep all night long. It's a party. It's a party. But the music's just starting to play. We're already wasting time. Come on, let's get up, get up, get up, and dance until dawn. 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 Dance until dawn.
Hello YouTube, Crazy Robot Lady here, and good evening. Welcome to the kickoff of Slumber Palooza. I mistakenly thought that it would be 3 days, but with everything that's packed in here, I decided to make it 4. So, I know you can't really see me, and I'm sorry for that, but we will kick it off with the last and final Patty Play Pal tape, which is called a Play Pal Slumber Party. And before I do anything, I think I should offer a word of prayer, because I've never done anything this big. And I just hope that I don't make any mistakes, or at least not any that can't be edited out. Lord, thank you for all 895 of these amazing people who count on me to bring a smile to their face and information about robots that they didn't know about. I pray that you would get all the glory for this production, that I could pull it off, because I've never done anything this big before. And thank you so much for the material that allowed me to get all of these animatronics so that I can share them with everyone forever, digitally at least. So anyways, thank you for that avenue to the world, and I pray that I never abuse it or hurt anyone with my content. And onward and upward to an amazing production. All these things I ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen. All right, done with the seriousness. So, as you see, Patty Play Pal is sitting in a tan chair in the middle of the group. I'm calling this chair the hot seat. So, just to describe what's going on here for my blind subscribers, there is a circle of animatronic characters and dolls. So, starting to my left is Teddy Ruxpin. To Teddy Ruxpin's left is TJ Berrytails. To TJ's left is, I believe, Amazing Amanda, who is in her PJs. To Amanda's left is Playmate, or Worlds of Wonder talking Julie. To Julie's left is Allison, who is in her PJs. To Allison's, oh no. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. To Allison's left is Allie. And then we work our way around to this side of the circle because Patty would be next to Allie, but she's in the hot seat. So, to Patty's left would be Cricket, and then to Cricket's left is her brother Corky. I hope I didn't miss anybody. But anyways, so let's turn this lovely, exciting evening over to Patty Play Pal. I hope all of you enjoy. And let's kick off the Slumber Palooza! Pajamas.
Me too. And I like big t-shirts with stuff written on them.
Me too.
Oh, I love your room, best friend.
Thanks.
It's so nice and cozy.
Anybody home?
In here, dustpan.
Hiya. So, where's the wood? I
What?
brought my hammer.
You brought your what?
Hammer. Saw? A few nails? All here in my overnight bag.
But dustpan, we're not going to be building things here tonight. Why'd you bring all that stuff?
But Patty, remember before you went to school today you said, Dustpan, don't forget my best friend's lumber party is tonight.
You silly puppy. I said my best friend's slumber party, not lumber party.
Oh.
I hope you brought pajamas.
Sure did. See? They're blue with bones all over them, so I'll have sweet dreams.
Let's see who that is. I bet it's Peggy. Hi, everyone. Hi, Peggy. Wow, what a scooty bedroom.
Thanks. Again.
That must be Penny. Hi, Penny. Hi, Patty. Hi, everybody. Check out my pajamas. They've got airplanes on them.
Quirky.
Here's my stuff, Patty. Wow, Penny. Those are scooty pajamas. They're all one piece with feet on the bottom. And I see you have your toothbrush. And what's this? It's my favorite stuffed animal, Pinky. Sometimes I cuddle with it when I go to bed to help me sleep. It's cute. Come on, everyone. Let's get into our PJs. Can you help me, best friend?
Ahead of you.
Thanks. Now we're all dressed for our pajama party. But we've got a few more things to do before we're ready for dream time. 'Cause you never know when dream time will sneak up on you. Tuck in your dollies and kiss them goodnight. Pat them all on the head. Then count up to 10 or 100 and poof, and in your dreams it will be. Circus' baseball game, treasure hunt, zoo. Patty, what did he say? He said, see all these things I can dream of. The night's as much fun as the sun. Cat Victorious! This slumber party is just getting started. We're gonna stay up a long time. By the way, best friend, what's your bedtime?
11.
It is. Wow, you're lucky. Mine's earlier than that. Except those special times when I stay up with you and play. Like now. Hey, guys, come look out the window. Zowie! That's some fantabulous sunset. Look, everybody. The whole sky is pink and orange. Wow! Can you see that last little piece of the sun? It's on its way around the world, and it's just about to say goodbye to us. Goody, you know what that means? What? What does it mean? It means the other half of the world is going to have daylight, and we'll have night. Sometimes I'm afraid of the dark, Patty. There's nothing to be afraid of, Penny. The dark can be cast victorious. It's a time for dreams and imagination. Come look out the window, Penny. Look at the stars twinkling like diamonds. The man on the moon is smiling, and his light is shining over everything. Look, you can see the big tree in the front yard. You can see the house next door, and the lights of all the houses down the block. And Best Friend isn't afraid of the dark, right, Best Friend?
Nope, I live in it.
So you see, Penny, everything is the same as in the daytime, and everyone is safe and sound, just like we are. I think I heard a ghost outside, Patty. That's an owl, Penny. I'm scared.
You can hug me, Penny. I'm fearless.
That's a good idea, Dustpan.
I'm full of good ideas, Penny. Say, why don't you tell us a ghost story?
Okay, why don't we all snuggle up, and I'll tell a Scooty bedtime story about a little ghost. You can help me by adding parts to the story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl ghost, and she lived with her father and mother in a big house. Her parents were very nice, but the little ghost was lonely. Why was she lonely? Because there weren't any other little ghosts for her to play with. The only night she could find a friend was on Halloween. Why was that the only night? Because on Halloween, people would think she was wearing a ghost costume, and they wouldn't be afraid of her. So on Halloween night, the little ghost left the big house where she lived, and she went for a walk. And the first child she came across was dressed up as a witch. The little ghost said that her name was Anna, and the girl dressed up as a witch said that her name was Beth. Except Beth wasn't really a little girl. She was really a little witch, and she was also trying to find a friend on Halloween night. Right! Colorific! The ghost thought the witch was really a little girl, and the witch thought the ghost was really a little girl. Oh, so they weren't afraid of each other. Exactly. So they walked together and they talked about school. They each made up stuff about what they thought school must be like, and they told jokes to each other.
What happened when the ghost ate all his Halloween candy at once?
What's that, Pam?
He had
A goblin.
Guys. Sorry.
Silly, Dustpan.
Sorry.
Anyway,
But I have to add my own ending to this joke. Oops. What happened to the little ghost when he ate all of his Halloween candy at once? I would say he had a stomach ache and said, boo-hoo. I'm sure my joke is just as bad as Dustpan's, but I had to add it. Just had to. Oh, shut up, Patty.
Get it?
that's silly, Dustpan. Anyway, when peanuts, dustpan. Except it wasn't really a little dog. It was really a large peanut that had the head and the tail of a dog. You see, the large peanut was out in the streets on Halloween night, hoping that he could make some friends too. He was very happy to meet the witch, the ghost, and the space monster. So the four of them walked together under the full moon and talked and laughed. And they all trick-or-treated together. What happened when it was time for the friends to go home? Well, everybody was having a good time. And at the end of the night, no one wanted to say goodbye to any of the others. But since each one thought that the others were really children, they just waited for the others to go home to their parents. But midnight came, and no one left. They were the only creatures still out on the streets, and all the houses were dark, so they couldn't trick-or-treat anymore. So, they all stayed together in the park and told more jokes, and each kept waiting for the others to leave. But then it was almost time for the sun to come out, and each one knew that they couldn't be seen out on the streets because it would seem too odd. So what could they do? Do you know, best friend?
Live together.
They all built a house of their own and lived happily ever after. Oh, of course, each admitted what she really was, and they became good friends, just like us. That was a great ending. I'm glad you feel better, Penny. We're ready for dream time. I love dream time. I imagine all sorts of things. What do you dream about, Peggy? I once had a dream that I was a mountain explorer. What happened? I started at the bottom of Mount Everest, one of the tallest mountains in the world. My trusty husky was at my side. And he looked a lot like you, Dustpan.
Really? I'm flattered.
Then what, Peggy? Well, the wind was howling, but I kept climbing higher and higher until I finally reached the top of the mountain. But why, Peggy? Why do you climb the mountain? Because it was there, Penny. I looked around, and I could see the whole world. Then I woke up.
Hey, what does a mountain say to the sky?
What, Dustpan?
Can you top this?
That's a scary dream, Peggy. I once dreamed that we were all swimming in the ocean one bright, sunny day. You too, best friend. Suddenly, I turned into a mermaid. My blonde hair kept growing until it was down to my feet, and my legs became a beautiful, sparkly blue and pink tail that helped me swim very fast. It was Castatorius. Wow, Patty! Then what happened? I was able to swim underwater for a long time, and I saw lots of beautiful fish and plants that live in the sea. Plants underwater? Wow! Imagine that! It seemed so real. And then I woke up. It was a real scary dream. Superific, Patty. I dreamed about being a ballerina. I float and fly through the air, and everyone cheers and throws flowers to me as I take my bow. That's wonderful, Penny. Let's all cheer for Penny, the prima ballerina. Yay! Thank you all. It must be getting late. Dream time is sneaking up on you, Penny. Hey, I have a riddle. What am I? The greater I am, the harder it is to see. I don't know, Patty. The dark.
Look up there. Look at that big star.
That's the North Star. It's the brightest star in the sky. The Indians called it the star that never moves. Why did they call it that? Because it's always in the north part of the sky. The North Star helps sailors and travelers find their way if they're lost. And you know what else? It was the first star we saw tonight. So that makes it the wishing star. Let's close our eyes and make a wish. You too, best friend. Ooh, let's wish. Starlight, star bright, shining in the sky. Have you always question that can never be answered yes.
Where are my tools, Patty?
Your tools? They're over there, Dustpan. What do you want them for?
I need the hammer.
The hammer?
Yeah, it's time to hit the hay.
Good night, Dustpan.
Good night, Patty.
Dustpan, can I ask you something I've wondered about for a long, long time?
Sure, Patty.
When you go to sleep, why do you turn around and around like that before you lie down?
Easy, Patty. One good turn deserves another.
I see. Night, Dustpan. Dustpan? He's snoring. Wait a minute. Penny's asleep. Dustpan's asleep. What about our party? I thought we were going to stay up a long time. Peggy, I have bad news for you, too. Don't go to sleep, Patty. Let's tell each other riddles. I know. Here's a good one. What has 4 legs, 1 head, and a foot? 4 legs, a head. What? A bed. Get it? Try this one. There's something I want, but when I get it, I won't know I have it. Know what it is? It's sleep. Get it? Peggy? Peggy, are you awake? She's fallen asleep. I don't believe it. Dustpan's asleep, and Penny's asleep, and now Peggy. Well, it's you and me, best friend. We had a terrific time tonight, didn't we?
Yep.
Let's close our eyes and think of scary things now. What's your favorite thing to do? Play princess? Go to the beach? I like those things too. Maybe we'll dream about them. But now, I feel so good to be resting. I feel all sleepy and warm and happy inside. So cozy. Good night, best friend. See you tomorrow. If you want to have another slumber party all over again, let me take one to the end and turn it over. Don't forget to turn me off if you're through for now. If you do forget, you will hear a signal to remind you. I guess you never can tell what'll happen when the Play Pal Club gets together. Sweet dreams. I'm so glad you've joined the Play Pal Club, best friend. There are more Castatorius Fun Time activity book and tape sets available. For instance, we can have fun at the beach, or even take a voyage back in time. There are also superific fashion outfit and tape sets to collect and play with. You can dress me up in my princess gown or in my scary exercise gear. Each outfit has a tape that's designed just for you and me. Whatever you choose, you can be sure that the Play Pal Club will always be all for fun and fun for all.
And that, my friends, officially begins Slumber Palooza. I am so excited. And once again, I have lost my clicky, so I'm going to turn her off. Oh, sorry, Patty. I just don't want you to scream at me, as you so aptly demonstrated earlier. Ugh. I think I got it. Did I get it? Come here. Nope, I didn't. There we go. Oh, okay. Stop screaming. Huh? Sorry, I don't like this chair. You have 2 choices. You either sit forward toward the end, or you lean back very far and you just kind of flop there. Oh well. Ugh. I guess it's better than the styrofoam. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will join us for day 1 of Slumber Palooza. For now, good night, everybody.